Hi everyone, I want to go over some skin smoothing and anti-aging product reviews today. I've been using retinol and started using Brightening, and I'm not ready to talk about that yet in detail, but it's creating some dry spots for me, and if I don't look closely before I put on my makeup, then I put on my makeup and then I really see it. In fact, it happened today because I'm still in pain from my hand and I didn't do a good job with some of these. So I don't know if you can see, but I've got some in here, right here today. Maybe I'll zoom in editing. And I have some over here. And I had some under my chin here today. So, okay. But let me show you what's usually been working when I'm concentrated and I'm not in pain and I can rinse my face off and use these properly. So the first is a combination cleanser and face scrub from Mineral Fusion. Now the cleanser does not remove my eye makeup, so I would only use this during the day. And then this is the scrub that I follow up with. I use the scrub everywhere, including under my eyes. I don't use it on my eyelid. Let me show you what this scrub looks like. It's kind of a beigey color, and touching it here, it is it has some granularity to it, so it definitely feels like a scrub. Now the second scrub that I have, it's by Clarins, and this one is very nice. Of course it's Clarins, so it's a little bit more pricey. It is the One Step Gentle Exfoliating Cleanser. It's got kind of an orangey scent to it. And my dog is bugging me, by the way. She wants to jump up on my lap. So this doesn't have as many little granular things in it as the Mineral Fusion, but it is really nice, and I can feel it working as I massage it into my skin for about a minute. So a very nice exfoliating cleanser type of product. Then the third one I really love, don't love the price, but I do love it, is the Dermalogica, I gotta get the name right, Daily Exfoliant. Now this, it doesn't feel as much like a scrub, it feels more like a polish, and it's dry. Now a lot of people have complained that it comes out too fast out of their D logo here, and that is right. And you can normally pour it into your hand. Because I'm hand challenged right now, I have a little dish in my bathroom that's a dish that you would put soy sauce into when you eat sushi. So I pour some in there, and then you have to be really careful how much water you put into it, because if you put too much water in, then you gotta have more product, and by then you got a quarter cup of product anyway. So I just run my hand under the faucet and I put a couple drops into the dish, or used to do it in my hand, and then make a paste out of it. Now I also found that if I put some water on my face, just dampen my face, even with a little sponge or what have you, it goes on nicer. So I put the paste all over, and then I massage it into my skin for about a minute, concentrating on the areas where I know I tend to get that dryness, and then rinse it off. And my skin feels so amazing and so smooth after this is done. If any of you know of a dupe for this, please write a comment below, because like I said, this is really pricey. All right, so those are the cleansers and scrubs that I found have been really good at working with the other things that I'm trying to do with my skin to prepare it for makeup to have smooth skin. So the other thing I want to tell you about is the Skyn Iceland Hydro Cool Firming Eye Gels. Ooh, are these nice. I didn't think I'd really like these that much, but I really do. So they come in a pack. So I think this came with 4. And so you tear it open, and they're actually attached to something. You peel it off, and it's got a gel side, and then you put it under your eyes, just like in this picture of this woman here. And you leave it on for up to 10 minutes. And the thing that's so nice, and I got to put on my reading glasses to tell you some of the things that are in it and what's not in it. So it's got all kinds of things like a few oils and plant extracts and just a boatload of products. But the thing is, it doesn't have parabens, no petroleum, no mineral oil, no chemical sulfates, no pH phthalates, no fragrance, and no dye. So very nice. Now I found, like I said, I didn't think I was gonna like them that much, and I didn't think they'd do anything. When I was 30, I had eczema, 31, under my eyes. It was horrible, and it's left some permanent lines there. So a lot of things just don't work for me. Eye creams, eye gels, blah, 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 they don't work. But this actually gave that area a smoothness for a few days. So a nice little thing, you know, a nice little gift even for somebody if you're putting together a gift basket or something for people. But yeah, a nice little spa kind of feeling for some smooth anti-aging skin. Another product that a lot of people have been talking about is the Becca under eye cream, and I haven't tried it yet. So I've tried all kinds of concealers and under eye cover creams that other people rave about, and I've hated them. They don't do anything for me. They settle in my creases. They draw attention to the under eye. So if you've seen any of my other videos, you know that I have tear troughs under here. So there's now a demarcation between the under eye and where the bone starts. So I don't want to draw attention to that. So, and I have some dark under eye circles, not as dark as other people, but dark. And so I want to put something to cover the darkness, and then I want everything to look uniform. I don't want anything drawing attention to that area, because then you'll see the tear troughs. So I thought this was a little light for me, and so I would use this more as a highlighter. It's also a little bit luminescent, and the other surprising thing is it is creamy. It's not overly solid, and I will use a concealer brush with it. This is the Sonia Kashuk concealer brush, and so I don't know if you can see how creamy that is, but you don't want to even press too hard. So I'm going to switch hands, and because I'm very freckly, trying concealer on my hand is actually works. I've got a mirror over here. I've got my, okay. So that's the Becca. Now, some of you have seen that I talk about putting a different color under my eyes, something a little more peachy in tone. If you think of the color wheel, you've got orange on one end, and then opposite to that is blue. So blue, purple, under eye circles. So I've been using the Pixi directly under my eyes. This is a thicker, and a thicker formula. So if I can use my left hand to put that on, let me see, side by side. So Pixi is over here and Becca is here. All right. Then many of you probably also heard me talk about an under eye cover cream I've been using since I was 30. And it's about the same color as the Becca, and that's the Emlin. And then this is the Becca next to it. Now, if you only use this as an under eye cover cream, this will last between 4 and 5 years. It's amazing, and it stays creamy the whole time. Once I started using it as a highlighter more, it's been lasting about 2.5 to 3 years. And I'll use it as a highlighter around my nose and sometimes right here. It depends on how my skin is looking. So I'm going to put some of that, and I use my finger. I'll just rub it along the bottom. So here we have the Becca. I'm going to turn my hand a little bit because the Becca is kind of luminescent. It's a very similar color to the Emlin, but the Emlin isn't as luminescent. And then the Pixi is over here, and the Pixi is definitely matte and more peachy. So hopefully you can see that. the camera is looking for a face. So we'll see when I'm editing how well you can see that. So those are some of my latest tips and tricks for smooth skin and some anti-aging to make the skin smoother and get the makeup on before you do all your foundation and everything else. Oh goodness. So that's it. Check out some of my other videos. You can click one of the links on the right side over here on the right side of your screen over there, or mouse over the upper right hand corner and click the little eye and it'll open up some other videos to watch. Thanks. Bye.